directly into this guy. I literally have one by my bed. I know, it's kind of like lazy and ridiculous, but there is one by my bed because some mornings I do feel dry and I just want to like have this quench like immediately. And I also don't want to forget. I also have one in my bathroom, as you know, but the one by the bed is just like, I just want to feel good immediately and I'll just apply it. And most of the time I just walk right past it. I forget and I'll do it in the bathroom. But it's something you apply when you get up, right on your skin. All right, guys, let's ask some questions. Feel free to ask me any skincare questions. I'm doing this live to talk with you. Dr. John Burns is here. I love it when physicians join. Thank you so much for joining, Dr. Burns. Let me know what city you're in. And everyone, just go ahead and tell me what city you're in. Ask me any skincare questions. You can ask Dr. John Burns a question. I'll ask him and he can type it in. I just appreciate everyone joining today. It's literally, I've had a quiet few days and it just feels really good to be back here with all of you. So we're talking about what we're doing here. We do have a skin reset kit for the new year. We're talking about trends for the new year. Another trend for the new year is multi-purpose products. So the first trend, which is I'm making this trend and I want you guys to do it. The first trend is really understanding the ingredients of something you're buying, right? It's like almost when you go shopping for food or you go to a restaurant and you look at the menu, kind of want to know what's in that pasta. Same thing with your face. All right. So someone just said, what do you think of estrogen creams for your face? I see that happening. I'm reading about that a little bit here and there. I just can't think of anything better than the mesenchymal stem cell, which actually creates your skin to derive the exosomes and growth factors. I do believe in estrogen patches, HRT. Got one, so I definitely love that. But in terms of skincare, jury's still out. Someone said, do you recommend the U Beauty Surface Peel? Absolutely, I do love it. I love that peel. The brand is a beautiful brand. I also use their whatever that lip gloss is. I have that in my purse. All right, so thank you guys for joining. Feel free to ask me any skincare questions. We're talking about the trends. So my hope, one of the trends of 2025 is you just go to the Yuka app, you start looking, that's YUKA, Yuka app, you start getting information that is non-biased about the ingredients of products that you're buying. Most importantly, I want you to know what's inside them. This is a clean product, Cell Forte Serum. It has 100 out of 100 on the Yuka app. There are brands out there, it just blows my mind, where they're very expensive. They're over $300, and you turn it around, you look at the ingredients, and it's like the second ingredient is dimethicone, and then there's propylene glycol. And this is all, the first six are really what's in it, and they're charging tons of money, and they're just putting so much marketing and hype behind it. But no, you guys are smarter than that. So my hope, the trend is that we actually go to like the Yuka app or something like that, or just Google the ingredients, get to know kind of the ingredients you don't want in your skincare. Because there are things that are really cheap that brands will use and they'll talk about something else and kind of distract you. Also, multi-use products. No one wants a ton of products. Those days are over. There is going to be a Korean skincare boom again, which is good because their sunscreens are unbelievable. And my hope is that we are able to add more things into our sunscreens here. Obviously, I live in California, very important. But the Korean boom that's going to happen is not going to be with a ton of products again. That was 8 years ago. It's going to be just how, you know, incredibly savvy they are about their skin and the formulations, but it's not going to be, oh, someone just asked what sunscreen do I recommend? What SPF do I use on my face? Good questions. I use Suntegrity and Ilia. I love Ilia as well. But let me show you what I just bought, which I'm kind of digging. That isn't a sunscreen, but this is a light tint. It's a Hydra tint from Sicily. And I'm going to show you what I did to make it better because I am 53 years old. I want to look dewy and glowy. Many of the tinted moisturizers or anything with a tint are too thick and they look like you have makeup on, or they just like crawl into all the little, whatever okay, fine lines, wrinkles. So what I do, and I did this before this live when I was getting ready, guys, is I put a few drops of this Sicily Fido Hydra Tint. I just bought it. I kind of like it. I got talked into it. It's so hard when you go into a store. Okay, so this is a really light tint. This is shade 1. I'm just gonna show you what I did. And I used it before and I didn't like it as much. It felt a little cakey, right? So today I did it and then I did all of this on my hand. This is what we do in the facial room. It's like a little palette. And I put a couple drops. There you go. Kind of the ratio is pretty even each, right? This is a smaller version. Obviously, I did a little more because I did my whole face. And then I mixed it. I mixed it. And then I applied it. And I'll do a little bit here. It went in so beautifully. So this is my daily botanical oil. Just add a drop to whatever foundation or tint you're using to really have a beautiful glow with hydration. Because like I said, once you kind of hit perimenopause, menopause, your skin will get drier. Your own sebum production will actually decline along with a few other things. And what happens is you get drier and your skin will look more dull. So that's a little trick. It's my trick. My skincare tip of 2025 is to add a drop of the Daily Botanical Oil, just a drop, in whatever kind of tint or foundation you use to have this luminous look to your skin. The Daily Botanical Oil, I use it all the time. Like this is something I would have to take to an island. It smells amazing. Lang Lang, frankincense, sea buckthorn. But I love to put a drop with my any color that I'm putting on my skin, any tint. And I also midday. Who says that skincare has to be just morning and night? Like who made that rule? I'm sorry, but midday I start to feel a little dry, right? So basically, especially this time of year, I'll just do a couple drops right here midday, especially if I have a Zoom call or a meeting, if I'm going somewhere, and I'll go just like this and like this, even over the makeup. And I have this glow and my skin just feels better, right? It just feels better. So that's with the Daily Botanical Oil, which is a little goes a long way. It's like a must in your regimen. If you don't have that, please get it. Or if you're smart, you'll get the kit because that has the Cell Forte serum, the Daily Botanical Oil, and the Souffle Moisturizer, and this adorable little bag. The retail value is $7.55. It's $6.50 on our website. $6.50. Someone just bought it. I'm looking because it drops down when there's a purchase. We've had a few. I appreciate that. Thank you. But someone just bought this. So this is the deal of the century. Not really. It's still expensive. I get it. But you don't have to use a ton of other products. This is it. And that's why it's called Skin Reset Kit. So you will get it at a discount, like $100 discount. So it is a better value. You're going to get the game-changing Cell Forte serum derived from the human mesenchymal stem cell, powered with thousands of real exosomes and growth factors. And then you're going to get the lovely Souffle Moisturizer with no dimethicone, no fragrance, no propylene glycol, no, all these.
And they get a free rose quartz eye mask when they buy the kit.
Oh, did you hear that? That's my husband slash producer over there. I call him producer because he's over in a corner, like on a thing, listening and helping. Hello. Okay, guys, this is really like $375 you're getting as a gift. So let me explain. So he just reminded me, we're doing something very special because I do love you guys. So this is brilliant. So with this kit, which the value really, it's $7.55, but we're throwing in something else. And I feel like I'm on a cheesy show with like one of those late night shows right now. We're going to throw in something else, but we really are. So what we're doing is on our site exclusively, you'll get this kit. And I know he's probably trying to look for one for me. You'll get this kit, which means you're going to get this cute bag. You're going to get the Cell Forte serum derived from human stem cell technology. You're going to get this, the Souffle Moisturizer, best moisturizer ever, and the Daily Botanical Oil, all for $6.50. But if you buy that, we're going to give you a free rose quartz eye mask. You heard that right, a value of $175. So the rose quartz eye mask lays on your eyes. You just lay it like this. You can look on my website and take a peek. I recommend all of you after this live to go to the website and look at this because they are sourced from Brazil. It's a cooling eye mask where you just relax. You can meditate with it. Don't sleep in it. It's not a sleeping mask. These are like stones, but they remain cold. I love rose quartz. One, it's a love energy, but secondly, most importantly, as an esthetician, those stones actually are the ones that stay cold on their own. They're so dense, they stay cold. So anyway, that's free, basically. So if you buy the kit, you're gonna get a free $175 rose quartz eye mask, and you're getting $100 off the kit. All right, so someone said, what is the evidence that continued use of growth factors are safe for skin? Can it also stimulate, which can exacerbate rosacea? All right, I'll give you some information here. I really appreciate you actually saying that and joining my live today. So your first question is, what is the evidence that continued use of growth factors are safe for skin? Well, let me tell you. It's derived from the human mesenchymal stem cell. This is injected into the veins for long COVID studies, into the brain for stroke, for Parkinson's. It's injected into the body, and that's FDA cleared. So in terms of applying it topically, the human stem cell conditioned media with no stem cells in it, it's only the duplicated in vitro version from the lab, topically into the skin to regenerate and repair. It's been done since the 1960s. It was discovered in the 60s how they would in vitro and duplicate the stem cells to produce and excrete the superpowers, which are the exosomes and growth factors that go into regenerate repair in our bodies. And it's doing it topically. So this is allowed. It's cosmetic use. I don't need some crazy clearance. I'm not injecting it. It's topical use, and it's allowed in the United States, and it was invented and discovered in the 60s for wound healing. That means it goes in to heal and regenerate. You can look at all of the studies. You can Google stem cell conditioned media, and you can take a look at all of the real growth factors and see all of the studies from all over the world. It has been Googled more than anything. This is the future of not only regenerative medicine, but regenerative skincare and exacerbate rosacea. It's like it calms inflammation. That's what it's made for as well. These factors calm inflammation, like wound healing, calming inflammation. But thank you for joining the conversation. I always love any question, and I said I would answer everything. So feel free to ask me more questions, guys, and we'll talk about more trends for 2025. So, like I said, I think Korean skincare is going to come back, but not as many products. And I'm hoping the sunscreens. I think they're very innovative with their sunscreens. So that in particular. Um, in terms of other innovations, I think it's important that we're able to open our minds to other innovations. What I'm seeing is that some people are like, oh no, Angela, I'm not going to use your Cell Forte serum derived from the human mesenchymal stem cell. There's no way it can be better than a retinol. I have been brainwashed for 10 years that retinols are the only thing that's great for skin. Okay, well, that was 10 years ago. Things change and innovations change. And I'm telling you, this is the innovation of the future, not only in skincare, obviously in regenerative medicine, which is even more exciting. Like truly. I mean, the mesenchymal stem cell may help us to live to 200 years old. It could help cure cancer one day. Who knows? But this is derived from our own bodies to go into regenerate and repair. That's what it does. We're born a ball of stem cells. The stem cell, the mesenchymal stem cell in particular, is the one that we're harnessing the power of, that goes in when you hurt yourself as a young little kid. I was very clumsy. I would scrape my knee all the time. And I would heal so quick as a kid. As you get older, it takes a lot longer to heal. That's because around 25, your own mesenchymal stem cells start to decline. Around 25, you also start to look a little bit older. That's when that all starts to hit the fine lines, the pigmentation, the plumpness of the skin. So there's a state of when you're missing things where things start to decline, which is what we're trying to add back in to make us look and feel better. And you go to, there's Next Health here in Los Angeles. It's like there's a big sign in front, exosome injections. I mean, they're doing it everywhere. They're injecting stem cells into the skin to replace filler. They're doing microneedling, Morpheus 8, and applying a powdered version of the mesenchymal stem cell, and which is not quite as efficacious as what we're doing, by the way. And they're charging you $500 to apply it once after a procedure. And you don't need the needles or the laser for it to go in, right? You don't, even though they say that. It's not true. Well, what it does do is it helps repair when they mess up your face with needles or laser. It will help it heal faster. But you don't need that for this, the Cell Forte, to go into your skin. So that's why you can have this for $3.95 sitting on your vanity and applying it morning and night. And you don't need to go spend thousands of dollars to get the Morpheus 8 and have the exosomes applied after for the extra $500. That's why a lot of derms don't like that I launched this. They're like, no, I'm charging this for this. You have to have microneedling before. It won't work. Not true. All right, so thank you guys for joining. Feel free to ask me any skincare questions. We are talking all about stem cells, stem cell conditioned media. We're talking about Cell Forte. We're talking about the trends of 2025. I'm also offering a discount on the Allure Beauty award-winning cleanser, the Neroli cleansing oil. It's super lightweight, absolutely gorgeous. If you're over 40, you must be using something like this, please. The code is cleanser10. How easy is that? Cleanser 10. I wanted my husband to make it like New Year 10 or something kind of cute and happy. He's like, nah, Cleanser 10. All right, so there it is, Cleanser 10. I'm mocking him. He can hear me right over there. All right, so feel free to ask me any more questions. In just a few minutes, we're going to end this live and we will maybe do another live this weekend. How's that? I would love to. I'm back to work now, even though I'm supposed to be like relaxing still until Monday, but we'll do another live this weekend too. But remember, the code is cleanser10 to get the Neroli cleansing oil. It's under $100. This will change your life. If there's one thing you can get that you need it to be under $100, this is the one. A little goes a long way. You apply it, massage it in, add water, and it removes everything. It's a one step. And of course, the best thing of the whole like live right now is this deal. So the kit, obviously there's a discount with the kit. You need the Cell Forte serum if you're over 25 and you really want to look younger and you want to kind of ward off pigmentation. It's also preventative. It helps your sunscreen work better. It never sensitizes. It does everything that you wish that retinol and vitamin C would do. So you want to get this, but this is the way to get it in the kit because you're going to save money and you're going to get a free gift. Here it is. So for a limited time, inside the kit, this is the Skin Reset Kit, properly named, the Skin Reset Kit. You get the Cell Forte serum. You're going to get the Souffle Moisturizer. I'm doing it in the order you apply, by the way. Cell Forte, Souffle Moisturizer, and then a few drops of the beautiful Daily Botanical Oil. Mwah. In this cute bag, right? Cute little fluffy, adorable bag. And you get a complimentary $175 value rose quartz eye mask. All the rose quartz crystals are sourced from Brazil. Like absolutely beautiful. Great gift to give someone or actually just give yourself. So that is what's going on right now. So it's basically a $375 gift is what I'm giving you kind of. Is that right? No, $275 gift because $175 for the eye mask and then $100 off, all of these things. Is Elta MD a good sunscreen? Absolutely it is. Yes, yes. Elta MD is a good sunscreen. All right. So thank you all for joining. This has been fun. If you have any more questions, you can DM them because I will jump on and most likely do a live Sunday, this Sunday. But feel free to ask me any other questions via DM and I will get back to you via DM or I will bring those questions in for my Sunday live. And the Sunday live will be at the same time, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, thank you. Oh, Mary Jewel just joined. Hi. Some of these names I recognize because you purchase my products and you participate with me here. And all I care about this year, you want to know my resolution or my New Year's resolution is to build more community. And I love spending time with you guys. So what I want to do is just build more community. So someone like Mary joining at the end right now makes me very happy because I recognize that name. So that is building community. That means Mary has reached out. I know Mary has joined. I see Mary's name when I do lives. She may ask a question here and there. So thank you so much, and keep watching and keep asking questions and keep empowering yourself to know what's in the skincare you're purchasing. And it's just unbelievable to me that even some of the salespeople don't know. And that's okay because they have a lot of things to sell. But I want you guys, before you purchase something, use something like the Yucca app that can do it for you. But find out what you're really buying, kind of bypass all of the marketing and look at the ingredients. Like I said, it's like going to a restaurant and ordering a pasta, right? You're gonna get the orecchietta pasta with spinach and sausage and maybe sounds gross, but sun-dried tomatoes. I'm just making this up. But you kind of know what's in the pasta. You're not gonna be like, hey, I want a pasta. Yeah, that's a good pasta. Okay, I'll get it. No, oh, okay, well, it's orecchietta. I want to know that. Or it's like pappardelle. Like you need to know what you're buying, what you're eating, and what you're putting on your face. So yes, someone just said, is the serum non-toxic or a cleaner option? Yeah, go to the Yuka app. 100 out of 100. This is a clean, clean, clean serum. And I make a point to make clean products. Why? Because they're better for your skin. You get better results on your skin. That's why. It's not to fear monger about what something can do. No, that's not who I am. I'm an esthetician of 30 years. I want things that work really well. So, all right, thank you. Thanks for that last question there, Ash. I appreciate that. And you all have a wonderful afternoon.